Good morning, my dear students. In this session, today I am going to explain you English Unit 5. The name of the chapter is Exploring Values. Activity 1, you can see over here the puzzle time is given. This you have to do in homework. I am explaining you the rules. You have to do it at home on your own. See, middle numbers are given and you have to put the numbers from 1 to 8 in each of the square so that each side adds up to the middle number. All the sides you put the numbers from 1 to 8, so each side total should be 12. It comes to 12 horizontally as well as vertically. Both the sides the answer should come 12. You have to arrange the numbers from 1 to 8, not more than that. Same way in this box also, the addition should come to the number 13. You have to arrange the numbers on the sides like that. The total should come 13. Same way in this box, the total should come to 14. You have to arrange the numbers from 1 to 8 in such a way that each row, each side, the total number should be 14. Now next box, middle number is 15. So you have to arrange the side numbers in such a way from 1 to 8 that your total of one side should come to 15. I have explained you the rules. Now you have to do this puzzle as homework on your own. I am not going to give you the answers. Now we go to the activity 2. This is a chapter of the boy Swaminathan. Swaminathan sat in father's room in a chair with a slate in his hand and pencil ready. Father held the arithmetic book open and dedicated Rama has 10 mangoes with which he wants to earn 15 annas. Krishna wants only 4 mangoes. How much money will Krishna have to pay? Swaminathan gazed and gazed at this sum, and every time he read it, a new thought came to his mind. His mouth began to water at the thought of mangoes. Have you done the sum? Father asked, looking over the newspaper he was reading. Father, will you tell me if the mangoes were ripe? Father watched him for a while and smoothing a smile remarked, do the sum first. Don't tell me other question, don't ask anything. Just I have given you the sum, you have to solve. I will tell you whether the fruits were ripe or not afterwards. You know, he was not knowing the sum. So he was just giving the excuses and asking questions to his father not to solve the sum. You can see over here the picture, father is sitting and the boy is doing the sum. Swaminathan felt utterly helpless. Now he was not knowing the sum, he was totally helpless. He was afraid of his father, that how he will react, if he will get scoldings or beatings or what. If only father could tell him whether Rama was trying to sell ripe fruits or unripe ones. Of what use would it be to tell him afterwards? He felt strongly that the answer to this question contained the key to the whole problem. It would be unfair to expect 15 annas for 10 unripe mangoes. Father, I cannot do the sum. After all, he gave up and he said to his father that, Father, I am not able to do the sum. Swaminathan said, pushing away the slate. What is the matter with you? You can't solve a simple problem in simple proportions. Father got angry. We are not taught this kind of thing at school. Now see, he is giving the excuse that our teacher has not taught in the school, so I am not able to do this sum. Get the slate here, father shouted. Get the slate here. I will make you give the answer now. Swaminathan waited for a miracle to happen. Father studied the sum for a second and asked, what is the price of 10 mangoes? 15 annas. Of course, Swaminathan thought, but how could it be the price? Was it the right price? And then he was not sure whether the mangoes were ripe or not. If they were ripe, 15 annas shouldn't be an unfair price. If only he could get more light on this point. How much does Rama want for his mangoes? 15 annas, replied Swaminathan. Very good. At least one answer he gave correct to his father. How many mangoes does Krishna want? Again he said 4. What is the price of the 4 mangoes? Father seemed to be delighted in torturing him. How could he know? How could he know what that fool Krishna would pay? Look here, boy. I have half a mind to thrash you. What have you in your head? 10 mangoes cost 15 annas. What is the price of one? Come on, if you don't say it. His hands took Swaminathan's ear and gently twisted it. Now see, father twisted his Swaminathan's ear. Swaminathan could not open his mouth because he could not decide whether the solution could be found by addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Swaminathan was not sure with the concept that by which method he has to do this sum. The longer he hesitated, the more violent the twist was becoming. His father screwed his ear tightly. In the end, when father was waiting with his scowl for an answer, he received only a squeal from his son. I am not going to leave you till you tell me how much a single man costs at 15 annas for 10. What was the matter with the father? Swaminathan kept blinking. Where was the urgency to know its price? Anyway, if father wanted to know so badly, instead of harassing him, let him go to the market and find it out. Father admitted defeat by declaring one mango costs 15 over 10 annas. Simplify it. Here was being led to the most difficult part of arithmetic, fractions. Give me the slate, father. I will find out. He worked and found out at the end of the 15 minutes. The price of one mango is 3 over 2 annas. He expected to be contradicted any moment. But father said, very good, simplify it further. It was plain sailing after that. Swaminathan announced at the end of the half an hour, after half an hour agony, Krishna must pay 6 annas and burst into tears. He started crying because he took time to solve the sum and even his father scolded him. That's why he was annoyed.